Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, Ripple targets $10 trillion market. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, are we ever seeing some major development and activity happening in this XRP ecosystem? I mean, you got the automated market making thing coming out here, and David Schwartz has been given some amazing stuff on that as of late. On top of that, we got the Ethereum virtual machine. And guys, we're talking about Ripple taking a major shot at a $10 trillion market. Now, just take a look at this article right over here. Ripple targets $10 trillion market with Medico and HSBC deal. Just listen to this right here. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, has shed light on the company's ambitious foray into the crypto custody market, which is projected to be worth $10 trillion by 2030. Now, guys, we know that Ripple went out there last year, I think it was in April or May, and purchased Medico. And Medico is big when it comes to the custody side of this space, but that platform also offers numerous other opportunities. And just listen to what David Schwartz had to say. Now, the revelation came during David Schwartz's interview on the Thinking Crypto podcast, where he discussed Ripple's recent acquisition of Medico and its partnership with the global banking giant HSBC. And by the way, guys, just having said that, to give a shout out to Thinking Crypto, Tony on that program, I'm telling you, he has some of the best interviews that I have ever seen. And if you have not yet gone over and subscribed to his YouTube, I would highly recommend it. The guy is phenomenal, and he is very well respected in this entire space, and he gets some of the best interviews that I've ever seen. I'll tell you what. Now, the acquisition of Medico by Ripple, there we are, in May of 2023, marked a strategic expansion for the company, casting $250 million, $250 million right there, making it Ripple's largest acquisition to date. David Schwartz explained that this move was part of Ripple's broader vision to become a comprehensive solution provider in the institutional cryptocurrency space. Well, guys, right there, if Ripple's taken a major bite into the custody platforms for institutional cryptocurrency for institutions, do you not think some institutions are absolutely getting into this digital asset space? Guys, you know it. I mean, when you see the price move, and it's moving billions and billions of dollars a day, do you actually think that that's all attributed to retail? Guys, come on. It is mostly already institutions that are getting out there and taking a big chunk out of this space. Now, adding Medico's custody services is seen as a critical component in achieving this goal, as it enables XRP to offer a more robust platform comprising access to the XRP Ledger, tokenization, guys, and payment solutions. And we're talking tokenization of real-world assets, and that is going to be a big deal going forward. As highlighted by Schwartz, the custody market is on a trajectory to reach a valuation of $10 trillion by 2030. That is a phenomenal measurement of growth, considering we're only about 5 or 6 years away from that. Truly phenomenal. This growth is fueled by increasing tokenization, there we go, and rising demand for secure and reliable custody solutions, especially as institutions become significant players in the crypto market. Well, what institutions do you think he's talking about here? Hey guys, what about BlackRock? What about JP Morgan? What about Goldman Sachs? What about the tokenization of securities? Boom. Right there. You had Larry Fink not that long ago talking about the next evolution of these markets is the tokenization of securities. Now, guys, when he said that all these stock exchanges around the wide world and those markets were valued at what, $89.2 trillion? Now we're talking about getting custody arrangements in there, and by 2030, 10 trillion. So you can see the adoption that is coming, and it is going to be absolutely massive, in my opinion, as we transition into a completely seamless digital economy. Now, Schwartz emphasized that institutions venturing into cryptocurrencies would seek providers that offer an amalgamation of custody, liquidity services, payment solutions, and connectivity to various market entry and exit points. Ripple's partnership with HSBC represents a groundbreaking collaboration in digital asset custody. According to Schwartz, HSBC plans to introduce a digital asset custody service tailored to its clients' needs. This service will leverage advanced technology for secure custody of digital assets. A key feature of this collaboration is HSBC's commitment to managing compliance on behalf of its clients, offering, get this, a layered service approach that provides added security and convenience. We're talking about the transition right into this major new digital economy and having access to investments, securities, and you name it, all being tokenized and custodied. While Ripple going out there, utilizing the power of the XRP Ledger to tokenize any asset there is, and pairing that up with Medico's ability to custody, institutional grade custody, this is going to be a phenomenal transition. And especially when you're taking on partners like HSBC, one of the biggest banks globally. We're not talking about some rinky-dink regional situation. These guys are huge. Now, the significance of this partnership extends beyond just Ripple and HSBC. It exemplifies the growing trend of traditional financial institutions embracing digital assets and the underlying blockchain technology, which is what, guys? Distributed ledger technology, exactly where the Bank of International Settlements, the International Monetary Fund, the European Central Bank, the WEF, our own Federal Reserve here in America, the Bank of England, the central bank there in Australia, Bank of Canada, and on the list goes, exactly where they're leading all of this global economy. Exactly where it's going, guys. It is going to distributed ledger technology, and these guys are getting right ready for it. With HSBC's global presence and reputation, this move could catalyze broader institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies, digital assets. Guys, we know that's where the future is going, and it is going to be something else. Now, just take a look at this right over here, because we just touched base on this just in our last video. Ripple CTO, again, Chief Technology Officer, that's David Schwartz. He's explaining passive income with the potential of XRP. And guys, this came out of that same interview with Tony over there at Thinking Crypto. Now, just listen to this. Ripple CTO David Schwartz recently explaining the workings of the upcoming XRP Ledger automated market making feature with regard to the potential for XRP holders to earn passive income. Schwartz revealed this in a recent exchange on X. Notably, Panos Merkas, co-founder of Andos Finance, initially took to X, drawing on an analogy as he aimed to explain the upcoming XRP Ledger automated market maker. He likened the automated market maker to a self-running market stall, where the prices are determined by supply and demand rather than an individual's influence. This mechanism automatically adjusts prices based on the trading activity, ensuring a constant flow without manual intervention. Responding to Mercrest, a community member expressed concerns about the risk of losing one's XRP with the automated market maker. Schwartz stepped in to allay these concerns. He emphasized that as long as the AMM has no bugs, there would be no broken variant, ensuring a secure investment. Now, guys, I know at the beginning of this article I had said that it was in that interview. Well, this one is obviously coming out of X. However, David did touch on it in the interview with Tony, and he provided a very similar explanation that he's doing right here. Schwartz explained that when users provide liquidity to the AMM by depositing into its pools, they receive liquidity tokens specific to that automated market maker they contributed to. Now, Schwartz detailed a rather unconventional method to measure the value of these tokens. Unless there's a bug or a flaw in the AMM implementation, it is supposed to be impossible for a particular invariant to be broken. By the admittedly weird standard of that invariant, it is not supposed to be possible to lose when you provide liquidity to an automated market maker depositing into it. It involves calculating the square root of the product of the amount of the first and second assets received upon redeeming tokens divided by the number of liquidity tokens owned. Now, guys, that mathematics right there is probably right over my head. And hey, I was a bean counter for 25 years for the tax department. But David is probably one of the most brilliant minds that we have in this entire distributed ledger technology space, this digital asset space, and one of the co-creators of the XRP Ledger. And for him, it's like as simple as child's play, of course. Now, the automated market maker's goal is to increase the calculated value over time, irrespective of the prices of the underlying asset. This approach aims to transform volatility into a consistent increase in the actual value of the tokens. This increase would materialize even if the asset's ending price is at the same as its starting price during the period of volatility. Now, Schwartz also cautioned that this minimizes losses in certain scenarios. It does not guarantee absolute immunity from value decreases. Now, the advantages of this system include the purported impossibility of losing value by the defined metric, the ability to convert volatility into yield, and the opportunity to earn yield by facilitating trades with a spread. Additionally, users may not incur as much of a loss if the value of one of the underlying assets drops. Now, on the flip side, the upcoming XRP automated market maker could present challenges. Users may not gain as much during the asset prices increases compared to holding the assets directly. Now, there's no guaranteed yield, and the potential losses exist if prices decline. Moreover, it says there's exposure to at least two assets, and of course, counterparty risk remains, even with a stable asset like the dollar. Schwartz also noted that a bug could lead to unexpected hit. Guys, these guys are throwing a lot of conjecture in there, but it's basically saying, hey, there's some risk out there. Now, are you telling me there's no risk in here? We already are exposed to risk being involved in this digital asset space. But what this is talking about here is giving us the ability to have access to passive income without having to put our assets at risk out there on deposit with somebody else in terms of these guys that promise you 40, 50% gains and all this kind of staking rewards and all that. Guys, those things that I have seen thus far have turned out to be absolute disasters for most people that have done them. But this is something completely and totally different. Now, responding to a community member's request for numerical examples, Schwartz provided a hypothetical scenario. His scenario presented a minimal volatility situation where XRP drops from 50 cents to 40 cents. Well, guys, a 10% drop right there is like 10-cent drop. That's 20%. That's not too minimal, is it? And then rises back to 50 cents with a 0.5% pool spread. Now, in this case, users who initially put 2 XRP and $1 amounting to $2 into the pool would end up with liquidity tokens worth $1.79 during the drop to 40 cents and $2 and 0.0007 during the rise back to 50 cents, resulting in a gain despite XRP closing with the price it started with at 50 cents. Now, Schwartz is acknowledging the simplicity of this example and highlighted the potential for more gains in scenarios with frequent smaller price movements. He emphasized that these calculations assume perfect arbitrage without considering the impact of liquidity tokens. Now, meanwhile, the XLS 30D amendment, which could implement the AMM feature on the XRP Ledger, is on the verge of attaining validators' consensus. The Crypto Basic revealed yesterday that consensus has hit 60%, with 21 validators voting yay. This figure is now 62% with 22 yay votes. Guys, this is a major, humongous development in the XRP Ledger that you could literally take your holdings and deposit them into liquidity pools and gain potential passive income, and it's about to be approved and implemented on the XRP Ledger. Now, something else that's been going on is this. XRP buzzes with anticipation as Ethereum virtual machine sidechain nears launch. Now listen to this. The XRP Ledger is enthusiastic about the upcoming launch of its Ethereum virtual machine sidechain. This development could unlock new functionalities and propel the price of XRP to new highs. While details remain under wraps, recent updates hint at a significant progress and ignite optimism within the XRP community. Fueled by a recent announcement from RippleX, the open developer platform associated with Ripple, excitement centers around the sidechain's potential to bridge, get this guys, Web3 applications to the XRP Ledger, enhancing its capabilities and scalabilities. Well, what are you talking about there? You are talking about smart contract functionality and literally being able to utilize the sidechains that can be employed on the XRP Ledger. Guys, this is going to open up a myriad of opportunities for XRP Ledger and this entire ecosystem. Now listen to this. This aligns with predictions from XRP enthusiasts like Patrick Riley. Now, I've interviewed Patrick Riley, and this guy is absolutely brilliant. CEO of Reaper Financial, who foresees XRP surpassing Bitcoin as the top cryptocurrency. Adding to the momentum, RippleX has published a public amendment for the X-Chain Bridge, a crucial step towards launch, already garnering support from key validators. Furthermore, the sidechain has passed stringent security audits by Bishop Fox, solidifying its security posture. Additional audits are underway, highlighting the project's commitment to secure infrastructure. But the advancements don't stop there. Purist, a key developer, announced a new bridge version enabling, get this, seamless token movement between the sidechain and the XRP Ledger. Additionally, a revamped user interface and developer-friendly software development kit are in the works. The sidechain's integration with Cosmos, a leading blockchain network, opens doors for further expansion. A new bridge connecting the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain to Cosmos, empowered by Evmos, sorry, I missed that one there, is set to launch. I think that means Ethereum virtual machine operating system is set to launch, further enhancing interoperability. Guys, it's been interoperability that has truly plagued this digital asset space in a massive way, hasn't it? I mean, taking something that you could build over here and apply over here, well, that is one of the major problems that sidechains solve. They allow you through the Ethereum virtual machine to literally have access to these other applications, these Web3 applications on other blockchain networks that can be utilized on the XRP network. And what we're more than likely going to eventually see is a seamless integration of a multiplicity of these networks works, and it is going to cause this digital asset space and all the ecosystems represented to truly take off in their functionality. And what we're witnessing here are the absolute grassroots of those developments. Guys, we have literally been innovating, evolving, and we are going to get to that place where we're going to see absolute implementation in the wide world. And you are talking about, like they say, the fourth industrial revolution. It is the potential to change practically every way that we function and do a lot of things. And not just, hey, our finances and that, but look, our digital identities, our healthcare, our education. How about our social media? Look what the basic internet 2.0 did for social media. Can you imagine when we're actually out there in the metaverse interacting with one another? It's probably going to be like a real life version of Ready Player One. In my estimation, guys, what's going on right now is absolutely phenomenal. And we are at a point where few people in history have ever been to see the total transition between where we're at now and the way the world is today, and literally move right seamlessly into the future. And I'm telling you what, I think it's going to represent the greatest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. And I'll tell you, I do not want you to miss it. Judy and I, we've already made our decision, and we plan to just take that ticket and ride it all the way to the outer atmosphere. Guys, things are changing and they're happening fast. Guys, we have all heard it said that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and no truer statement could be made about this space and getting your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced toward your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigital.com, and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.